Hello everyone. Set of new important GAT questions. Let's get started. Question 1. Find the value of 0.3 over 10 minus 0.2 over 10. In this question, we have the same denominators. It means that we can subtract the numerators directly. So 0.3 minus 0.2, it's 0.1. So this is 0.1 over the same denominator, which is 10. You know that 0.1, it's 1 over 10. So you can write it as 1 over 10 times 10, which equals 1 over 100. If you want to change 1 over 100 into decimal, just write down the decimal point. You have two zeros in the denominators, write them down, and write 1 here, and put 0 and 0. So the answer is 0.01, which is C. Question 2, if 2x over 10 equals 3, compare between x and 20. In this question, you can make cross multiplication. You can multiply 2x times 1, it will be 2x. And the 3 times 10, which equals 30. Then divided both sides by 2, it means x equals 15. So the value of x equals 15. It means b is greater. Let's move to 3. Which of the following numbers is divisible by both 4 and 9? So we'll pick one from the choices and check, is it possible to divide the number by 4 and 9 or not? For example, if you have 36, you know that 4 times 9 equals 36. So 36 is divisible by 9 and also divisible by 4. So the answer is A. Question 4. A teacher wants to distribute 72 pens and 90 pencils equally among a group of students. What is the largest number of students in this group? So to distribute the pens and the pencils equally, you have to find the prime factors for each number for 72 and 90. You know that 72, it's 8 times 9. So we can write it as 2 power 3 times 3 power 2. And also 90, it's 2 times 9, which is 3 squared, times 5. What is the common factor between both? It's 2 times 3 raised to the power of 2. So it's 2 times 3 squared, which equals 9. So it's 18. So the answer is C. Question 5. If the number of passengers on a plane is 720 and the ratio between the number of men to the number of women is 5 to 3. Find the number of women. In this question, let the first number, the ratio between the number of men to the number of women, is 5x to 3x. Their sum is 720, so 5x plus 3x. This is equal to 720. Their sum is 8x equals 720. Divided both sides by 8, it means x 720 divided by 8. You know that 72 divided by 8 equals 9. And write down 1 0. So the value of x is 90. It means that the number of women, which is 3x, it's a 3 times 90, which equals 270. So the answer is B. Question 6. 7,000 reals begin distributed among 3 friends. The ratio of the first to the second is 2 to 3, and the second to the third is 4 to 5. How much did the second get? So we have 3 persons. The first, write them down like this, to the second, to the third. The ratio between the first to the second is 2 to 3. So this is 2 to 3. And the second to the third is 4 to 5. So this is 4 to 5. To write them in one ratio, make this method or use this method. 2 times 4, it will be 8. 3 times 4, which equals 12. 3 times 5 equals 50. Now we have a ratio. Just add them. This is 8x plus 12x plus 15x equals the total, which equals 7,000. 8 plus 12, it will be 20. 20 plus 15 will be 35. So 35x, this is equal 7,000. Divided both sides by 35, this is 7,000. Divided 35. 70 divided 35, it will be 2. and write down to 0. So the value of x is 200. If the value of x is 200, you can find the share of the second. Just multiply 12 times 200, which equals 2,400. So it's B. Question 7. The price of honey decreased to 300 riyals by 25%. What is the original price? It means if you decrease the original number by 25%, which is 100%, it will be 300. It means you will just subtract 100% minus 25%, which equals 75% of the original price, which is x. This is equals to 300. You have a lot of methods to answer a question like this. You can divide it both sides by 3. So we have 25% of x. This is equals 100. Then multiply both sides times 4. So 100% of x equals 100 times 4, which equals 400. You know that 100% of the number, it means the same number. So x equals 400. So the answer is C. Let's move to question 8. Jana sold her laptop for 1,800 at a profit of 20%. What is the original price? To find the original price, this price it's after increasing after the profit. So 120% of x equals 1,800. From where 1,120? You know that the original price is 100%, and the increase it's 20%. If you add it both together, it will be 120% of x. Now, how can we find the original price, or how can we find the value of x? First, you can simplify. You can divide it both sides by 10, plus 1, 0 with 1, 0. Then divided 3 and divided 3. 12 divided 3, it will be 4% of x equals 18 divided 3, 6, and write down 1, 0. Then multiply both sides times 25 to change 4 into 100. So 4 times 25, it will be 100% of x. This is equals 60 times 25, which equals 1,500. So the original price, 1,500, which is it. Let's move to question 9. If 3 power 7x plus 6 equals 27 raised to the power of 3x, what is the value of x? In this question, we will write 27 in terms of 3. So we have on the left-hand side, 3 power 7x plus 6. This is equals 3. You know that 27 is 3 power 3. All to the power of 3x. If you have two exponents like this, you can multiply them together. So write down the same left-hand side, which is 3 power 7x plus 6. This is equals 3 power 3 times 3, which equals 9x. Now we have the same basis. It means that the exponents are equals. So we have 7x plus 6 equals 9x. So 2x equals 6. Divided both sides by 2 means x equals 3. So the answer is question 10. If x and y are positive and 9 times 3 raised to the power of x equals 3 power y, what is the value of x in terms of y? In this question, we can write 9 as 3 squared. So this is 3 squared times 3 power x. This is equal to the right-hand side, which is 3 power y. The same basis and multiplication sign, it means you can add exponents. So 3 power 2 plus x. This is equal to 3 power y. The same basis, so the same exponents. So we have 2 plus x equals y. Subtract 2 from both sides. It means x equals y minus 2. So the answer is A. Question 11. ABC is a triangle with sides 6 and 4 centimeters. Compare between the maximum possible length of the third side and 10. You know that to find the length of the third side, it lies between what? The difference between the two sides, the other two sides, and the sum of the other two sides. So it lies between 6 minus 4 and 6 plus 4. 6 minus 4, which is 2. 6 plus 4, which is 10. So the third side lies between 2 and 10. So the maximum possible value for the third side is 9, which is less than 10 directly. It means B is greater. Let's move to question 12. If two triangles are congruent, what is the value of x? Congruent, it means that they are the same two triangles. If this angle is 60, so this angle also 60. If this is 40, so this is 40. You can find the measure of the third angle in this triangle, as you know that the sum of measures of the interior angles of any triangle equals 180 degrees. So 180 minus 40 plus 60, it means 180 minus 100, which is 80. Now this is 80 and this is x. Two vertically opposite angles, they are equals in measure, so x equals 80, the answer is D. Question 30. Compare between 0.75 times 87.99 over 1.999 and B, which is 35. So for A, you have 0.75, which is 3/4, times you can round this number. It's 87.99, which is 88. And also you can round the denominator, which is 1.999, it will be 2. Then you can simplify. Divided 2 equals 1. Divided 2, it will be 44. And also you can simplify. Divided 4 equals 1. Divided 4, it will be 11. So it's the 3 times 11, which equals 33. Now we have A is 33 and B 35. It means B is greater. Let's move to 14. If 100 of the guests don't like coffee and 75 of them prefer coffee, what is the total number of guests? So the total number of guests, we have 75% of them prefer coffee. And you know that the total is 100%. So it means to find the number of the guests doesn't like coffee, you'll just subtract 100 minus 75, which equals 25% of them don't like coffee. So 100 don't like coffee, which represent 25%. So 75%, it will be 300. Because 25 times the 3, it will be 75. Also 100 times the 3, it will be 300. So the total number of guests is 300 plus 100, which equals 400. So the answer is B. Let's move to question 15. Compare between the length of BC, this side, and the length of AD, this side. You have two triangles here. This is 30-60 triangle, and this is an isosceles triangle because you have two angles are equals in measure. So this is an isosceles triangle. You know that if you have 30-60 triangle, if the side opposite to the angle of measure 30 is x, so the hypotenuse is 2x, and the third side is x root 3. If this side is x, this side also is x, because this is an isosceles triangle. Let x equals 1. So if this side is 1, and this side equals 1, AD equals 1, and we have 1 root 3. You know that 1 root 3, which is root 3. And you know that the value of root 3, it's approximately equals 1.7. This is if x equals 1. It means BC is longer than AD or greater than AD, so the answer is B. Let's move to question 16. In the opposite figure, find the area of the shaded region if the length of the side of the square is 2 centimeters. Now, in this shape, this is a square with side length equals 2. We have two equal parts, so this part is 1 and this part is 1. This is 1 and this is 1. All of this is 2 and all of this is 2. To find the area of the shaded region, you'll find the area of all of the square minus the area of the two triangles. You know that the area of the square formula, it's side squared. So to find the area of the square, it's 2 times 2, which equals 4. To find the area of both triangles, you know that the area of the triangle equals formula, it's height times base times height. So it's half times 2 times 1, which equals 1. But this is the area of one triangle, and we have two triangles with the same areas, so the sum of their areas is 2 because each one is 1. So 4 minus the two areas of the two triangles, it will be 4 minus 2, which equals 2. The answer is. Let's move to question 17. What are the product of all even numbers between 3 and 7? You know that the even numbers, that the numbers which divisible by 2. We have 4 and 6. Only two numbers lie between 3 and 7. Multiply them because we want to find the product. 4 times 6, which equals 24. Let's move to question 18. 4 root 18 minus root 8 over 5 root 2. You know that we can write 4 root 18. You know that we can rewrite 18 as 9 times 2. We can take the square root of 9 out, so it will be 3. And the 3 multiplied by 4, it will be 12. So we have 12 root 2. And you know that root 8, it's 2 root 2. So we have 12 root 2 minus 2 root 2, which equals 10 root 2 over 5 root 2. Now simplify. You can eliminate root 2 with root 2. 10 divided 5, which equals 2. So the answer is C. For question 19, find the average of production of the company during the 6th month. This is the 6th month, this is the month, and this is the production of each month. You'll just add all of them divided by 6 because you know that the production, the average of production, the average is their sum over their number. So we'll just add 2,000 plus 8,000 plus 30,000 plus 40,000 plus 30,000 plus 10,000 divided by 6. The answer it will be 20,000. For question 20, the sum of production of date factory in 7 years is 720 tons. If the sum of the production at the 3rd and the 5th year is 80 tons, find the measure of angle of the sector which represent the production of the 5th. This is the sector which represent the production of the 5th. So all of the circle, you know that it's a 360 degrees, which represent 720 tons. And you know that 360, it's double 720. It means if you have an angle of measure 100 degrees, its production is 200 tons. It's double. And also if you have production 50, for example, tons, so its angle is 25 degrees. So let's go back to the question. We have the sum of production of the 3rd and the 5th is 80. So the 3rd, its angle is 15. So its production, it's the double of 15, which is 30. Plus the 5th. You don't know the production of the 5th. Their sum equals what? Equals 80. Subtract 30 from both sides, so 50, 5 equals 80 minus 30, which equals 50 tons. So the production of the 5th year is 50 tons. And we said if you have the production, so divided it by 2 to find the angle, so it will be 50 divided 2, which equals 25. Thank you for watching.